Sorry, little one.
覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to Wordbreaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, Wordbreaker Coo. And today I'm going to give you guys a versus, but not quite. It's not my best versus. It's not my worst versus. It's just incomplete, okay? I'm going for the best modern Deadpool, okay? Modern / comic Deadpool that I own, okay? I'm not going to include stuff like the X-Men Deadpools. I have several of those. I have a pirate Deadpool. I have a half clothed Deadpool. There's so many Deadpools. So I would have realistically 9 Deadpools if I tried to do that. I'm not. This Deadpool, the maximum, is going up against the Juggernaut wave Deadpool, as well as the Sasquash wave Deadpool. Okay. Now, there are some things that I added on to these guys that I'm taking off. I almost included the movie Deadpool, but he is clearly movie and not quite what I want to include into a selection. Plus, he's really short. So I'm not going to do that. Okay. I'm going to do this, and I believe I have all their accessories. I think this gun does not belong here. These 2 swords should not belong here, but everything else should. So let's see what I think. All right, to start, this Deadpool came with everything. This is the Juggernaut wave one. He came with everything you see here except for the gun right there. 2 swords, nicely painted, a boxing glove, bazooka looking thing, a knife in a sheath, and he also came with a head that looks like this, okay? So if we're talking accessories, this guy is action-packed, okay? Juggernaut wave one definitely did a good job. It was my first Deadpool. This one, well, we'll come back in last. This one here came with everything you see except for the swords. These wonderful painted swords here did not come with him. Let's take those out. He came with these ratty to batty swords right here that are very short, and I'm not really a fan of them, but that's what he came with, okay? Nothing else. It's the same swords that are here, okay? Just different paint. So he's definitely not winning the accessory category. However, when we look at maximum, again, you're paying for maximum, you're going to get way more accessories. Let's take a look at these accessories that he gets. All right here. Tons of hands, dynamite, burrito, 2 flash effects or shots. This weird ass gun here. And it is weird. An extra head scope with this. That's kind of ugly. I prefer the other one. A zoop. Okay, it's not a 2-pack. That's an accessory. This is not a figure. Okay. He comes with all this. So for the maximum price, yeah, you're going to get maximum effects or pieces and accessories. So for accessories, you're going to go, you can't get much better than the maximum. So we're going to give the first round to Max. The next category, we're going to look at price, okay? Currently, and this is just me looking on eBay, trying to find new, not used, because used, you can go anywhere, right? Those prices vary too much. So the range that I found for Marvel Legends Sasquatch, this one right here, is about $27. So he is definitely fairly priced right now, but it doesn't come with much. This Deadpool over here, however, is about $36, and that's brand new in box, okay, with all the accessories for the Juggernaut wave. Maximum is going to run you $49.99. So the winner for the price is the Sasquatch wave, okay? That's just what it is, all right? Let's go to paint, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, they made another version of this, the 80th version, that is painted much better. This guy has some black painted here and there on him and on his little swords, but not much else. So he's going to be dead last. I mean, look at his belt. So yeah, the brother's going to be dead last. We're not even going to factor him in it. So we know he's not winning. So then it comes down to a tale of 2 figures, and they're both, the maximum is basically the Juggernaut wave one, just with some enhancements. So you can see where, well, you know what? Are we doing sculpt and paint? Yeah, we're doing sculpt and paint. So if you look, the silver here on the little silver parts of his armor, it's all painted. Here, it's all sculpted. You can see the difference compared to this guy. Painted, sculpted. See the chest? See the chest? Sorry for all that. And then it's paint on the buckles. See? Paint there. Paint, more paint. There's paint here too. It's got that stuff, but there's paint all the way around. And let's see what else. Paint down there. Some of this molded. He's got some paint there. So I'm going to have to say that the paint and sculpt department, I'm going to, yeah, because his is painted, his is sculpted. I'm going to give it to Maximum. Maximum definitely has the clear edge on the paint and sculpt. Now let's talk about the articulation, okay? I'm going to do my best to show this, all right, so we can kind of see. Because there's some wins and some losses here heavily. We'll start with the Juggernaut wave, okay? So he can do the T-pose. He can get pretty far out. Hear the little clicks there, okay? And he's a little bit old, so he's drooping a little bit because of these pins. It is what it is, right? He can look up. Oh. He can look up pretty good until his head comes off. He has a decent ab crunch. I said decent. There we go. Guess it's not so decent now, huh? He can't go back much because I got all this stuff on him, and the swords are there, so you can forget that. He can kick out pretty good. Look at that. And his knee looks pretty decent going in. No toe articulation. He's got a more than a 90-degree bend at the elbow right there. So that's good. So I mean, it's a bucky cap mode. So it was meant to have some decent articulation, no shoulder articulation, but I feel like that's pretty good. Okay. Now we'll go to the Sasquatch wave. He can also do a T-pose, but he also has the shoulder articulation, so he can go back quite a bit. Okay, so he's definitely, look at that. He is definitely winning in the articulation department so far. He can kick up pretty good. No drippage yet. No toe articulation, but he can get his legs back further than the Juggernaut wave. So far, he is definitely winning. Let's crunch him forward. He crunches forward really good. That's a great crunch. Back. He can crunch a little bit back a little bit more because his sheath is done better. So he's a great figure. I mean, I wish I would have gotten the 2-pack Juggernaut or Deadpool, but I didn't. So I apologize if you're wanting me to have that one. I just don't have it. If somebody wants to send it on over, I will definitely redo this and add him in there or have him play the winner. So yeah, his head. Let's see, his head articulation or neck articulation. Can he go up as much as the other Deadpool? No, he cannot. He is stopped from his head scope there. But he can look down pretty decently. So I think he's definitely the clear winner so far, even with his pegs. Now let's take a look at Deadpool. I think he might have the best splits. Yeah. So far, he has the best sculpt for splits. He does have the what you call it, the butterfly joint, so he can go back just as much as the other one, and he can go forward quite a bit. But the problem I'm having with this guy here is his articulation in the shoulder. I've heated him up already, and this is a big problem, guys. If you're going to get this figure, make sure. All right, so yeah, his shoulder is fine or better on this side, but if you look here, this is the issue. This is really gummy, and this is the biggest fault of Maximum is they did a piss poor job of putting the shoulder joints in the right way, because he articulates terrible right here because it feels like it wants to come off, and there's no other way to explain it except for it being really gummy. I mean, this takes a lot of points away from this. I mean, his head still looks up just as good as the Juggernaut one. It still looks down really good because of the way the neck articulation is. But this part right here is infuriating. It is infuriating. Then on top of it, they put the gun here. So getting him to bend down much is not working because the belt's right there. The gun's in there in the way. It's just not really, he's not really moving as good as he should be. He should be moving way better for a maximum Deadpool. So because of that and the shoulder joints, that's piss poor. I'm going to give the edge to the Sasquatch wave. I mean, they really fumbled the bag there with that articulation. So articulation goes to Sasquatch wave. All right, we're almost done. Scale. Let's get these guys height-wise. Deadpool is this Deadpool. The maximum one is taller than this one. And as far as him versus the Juggernaut wave one, they are same height, I want to say, or slightly edge to him. But does that matter? Does that matter? How does he look next to other characters? Does he look right as far as his height? Because again, that looks pretty good. He's not a short guy by all means. Sasquatch wave is a bit too short, I feel. So I'm gonna give a tie to the Jug and the maximum. Because, I mean, honestly, I feel like this guy is just a little bit too short. These two are fine. They're perfectly about the same size. So I'm not going to go too much about that. Fun factor, which one would I have more fun with between all of these? This guy's an old buck. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't really do too much with him because of his joints and his articulation. So that's what it is. The new Maximum Deadpool is fun. But these shoulders make him really not as fun as he could be. And this guy's just missing so many accessories. So it's a toss of a coin, honestly. I've just got this guy. I am having fun with him, except for those shoulders. They really piss me off. If I had to just choose, I would just say a draw between those two. So putting it even, Max / Sasquatch, which means the total score is Maximum has 3 wins, Juggernaut wave has 1 win, and the Sasquatch wave has, wait a minute, I'm sorry, Sasquatch wave has 3 wins, the Max has 4 wins, and the Juggernaut wave just has 1. So I will say the winner in this situation here would be the Maximum, but barely. So I don't know if this is worth the overall price, to be honest with you. I am hesitant to call this guy a clear winner. If you have the upgraded version of him and other accessories, I would probably pass. If you feel like the 2-pack is better than this guy and does not have the issues with the shoulders, I would probably pass. This is the most unliked winner I've ever had of a versus. So thanks for watching. Until next time, hopefully Hasbro does better. Peace.
Subscribe and like. Okay.